that Cameroonians are going through?
Well, it probably might be one of the reasons, because sometimes normally when you are poor, you are not at peace, you are traumatized, and whenever your wife will do anything, you will say, maybe something good. Sometimes you always see as something bad because of the trauma you are going through, because of maybe because of hardship and the ignorance of the law of the people, of these people too, of some of these couples. They don't know how the knowledge of the law. They don't know that they don't have the right to take to torture or to beat your wife, or for whatsoever reason it might be. And they don't know that whenever if your wife does something I think that is not good for you, you go maybe to the country, meet some of these marriage counselors or some other people to educate or guide you on this on how you can maybe how you are supposed to treat your wife, how you are supposed to function with him, so as to limit some of these things.
Monsieur Amadou Tanté, récemment on a vécu un cas où monsieur a battu sa femme jusqu'à ce que cette dernière a perdu le souffle. Eh bien, dans une telle situation, avant d'en arriver là, lorsque on se trouve dans un couple où on se sent à l'insécurité, selon vous, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire immédiatement?
When you are feeling insecure, actually those when you are feeling insecure, you need to you see that, as I said, that your life, the marriage has become life-threatening to you. Make sure that you take the next step by reporting to either to talk to some of the marriage counselors, because those advise them to always seek for amicable settlement, maybe with marriage counselors or some of this ministry that are alleged to be working with regard to this issue. Or if it see that things are not going well, maybe you can fight for that. The option can be to fight for divorce, because you cannot risk your life because of marriage to go and die because you are married. Even the lady who died, the doctor that was being interviewed learned that even the doctor was trying to say that even at the lady was at dying point, and you're still insisting that they should try to arrange a marriage between her and the husband. So those are the kind of things. And once you are married, has become life-threatening to you, there's no reason why you should continue living in that home again.
But Amadou Tante, some of these things, some of these cases, isolated cases, do you think that they are free from probably ancestral curses, or I don't know how to put it? Is it normal? Is it really normal?
No, I don't think it's not normal in any sense.
Because from what the neighbor of that young lady who died narrated to our microphone, the neighbor said that lady, when she was being beaten by the husband, she ran and came to her house. She took the lady back to the husband's house, and the husband pronounced 8 times that he was going to kill that lady, but she abandoned the woman there and left. So the neighbors, don't we also have responsibility to protect? When you have cases like that, do you need to report to the police as a neighbor, or what do you do in that kind of situation? Because keeping somebody's wife, you are still in trouble.
No, it's a normal thing, because when you see some such thing happening within your vicinity, what you do is that you report to the competent authority, report to the police, make sure that they can. It's true that most of the cases are reported when the people go there. Sometimes they even deny that they never had any problem within their home. So that's why the thing becomes very complicated. Say that this man is saying something, they don't know what this man is saying. What the couple are saying, that they don't know what you are saying. So at the time you will look upon as a fool. But what is there is that if you see such situation, what is do is that to denounce such, you tell the authority around your area to report to them and tell them that at least something needs to be done to call this couple and see how they can start to maybe sort things out for them, or either to arrange it positively, or to make sure that they see how they can afford their fight to wherever they can seek for divorce.
Yes, now we are at the level of the National Assembly, Etape, to talk about appointments by Kavaye Gejipri. He has decided, after his outburst, that the executive was trying to stretch its long hands into the legislative arm of government by appointing somebody from the South region, the former mayor of Samelima, as the new Secretary General of the National Assembly. And still at the level of the National Assembly, like what we have on Ekoju Parliament newspaper, 2 members of Parliament from the Northwest region were recently appointed by Kavayege into the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. And of course, these appointments have been interpreted by political watchers and observers as one of the appeasement moves taken already by Kavayege. It should be recalled, the Northwest MP wrote a memo to him citing marginalization issues amongst others.
Well, what I'll first of all say here is that I saw a communique before all this. I saw a communique online talk about the the appointment of a new director of cabinet at the same National Assembly. That communique which was spread at CRTV. But later on, up to date, I don't think any other contrary communique thing has been said by the national television to say whether the person was actually appointed or not, because the communique later on came out from the, so another communique later on came out from alleged from the president of National Assembly saying he was not the one that appointed the other person, but not at the level of National Assembly.
He also blocked the arrest of the Secretary General, of the Director of Cabinet. Yes.
So we don't know what's happening, but concerning these other cases, at least I think it is very normal for you to be appointing people. We keep saying that people are not supposed to remain in one position forever, because sometimes we appoint most of these persons.
No, this was an issue of Northwest MP. They even met with him.
Yes.
Njingu Musa, who's a questor at the National Assembly, led a delegation to meet with the House, because he told them to hold their peace, that they should hold their peace just a few days after the meeting that they had, which means that he already had things that he was supposed to do for them. He has started appointing them.
No, appointing them on what?
They're talking about marginalization that at the level of the National Assembly, all the juicy positions, yes, have been taken away from Anglophones.
Well, maybe those are because maybe those people, they know whatsoever they are doing with them there. Because had it been they were talking about juicy position or how to make things go in a good way, at least they could have appointed one of these Anglophone as the Secretary General. Why did they not appoint one of the Anglophone as the Secretary General of that?
But you have the Director of Communication at the National Assembly is an Anglophone.
No, they don't.